Billionaires don't use manifestation, billionaires do. And if you see people who actually use manifestation to get what they want, to actually desire and transform their dreams into reality, they look a certain way, they talk a certain way, they walk a certain way, and they're from a certain type of lifestyle. Why are all of them similar? Now understand this part of psychology, that whenever you want to enter a group, whenever you want to enter a space where people are doing similar things, let's say you go and you want to be a businessman, okay, so you go around and see people who are doing business and they're all wearing the same colors, they're looking a certain way, they have the same vocabulary, and they're all talking about money. Let's say you go to a group of musicians, you will see their creative outlets come out, you see that they look a certain way, they present themselves a certain way. Everything has patterns, so does success. So if you want to be successful in whatever area, you have to have those key pattern understanding and the pattern recognition skills that will take you to that. In life, you're given multiple directions. The directions you select over and over again make a pathway to your destination. Now, the first step you need to understand to reach to this destination, that we are all in a matrix. And this is not a woo-woo system that I'm telling you. I'm genuinely telling you, your life is a game. And once you understand the game, you gamify it and you play it in a way that when you follow the steps, you will reach the destination, which is success. Everything has procedure, everything has systems, everything has steps. Nothing is just luck. Nothing is just chance. Nothing is just miracle. Miracle has a procedure. And whatever we fail to understand, we have made that God. Up till science, when you look into human evolution, up till science, there were a lot of unanswered questions that we thought was God's work, including how fire started, including how humans discovered fire, including how humans thought the rain worked, until science came and then science explained it, that there is a way this thing is done. But that way is magical too. So even when you take quantum physics, even when you take all your string theories, they all do make you realize that there is science and then there is something beyond science, and it is interconnected. And when you understand that, your life will become much easier. And that's the first step of getting out of the matrix and entering into the consciousness. What is the matrix? What is the matrix? It's not this movie. It's not just this movie. This movie just scratches the surface and makes you question why. And understand, art always imitates life. For any art to exist, it's happened in a way, or someone has thought something. Now, all these thoughts that come to your mind, what are these thoughts? These thoughts are a collection of experiences. And when these experiences come together, they form a thought, and then you can mix and match and you can imagine anything. So the first step is knowing that if you can imagine it in any possible reality, it has come true. So when it is about you and you have imagined something, that means the possibility of it being true in any universe has happened. There are multiple realities. Science has confirmed it. Every major religion at some point has verified this. So there is no doubt about that. There are multiple realities. And when an idea has come to you, you need to act on it because you were chosen to be the seed of that idea. Now let's come down to a more humane level. I'm not going to explain the generalization of it because I'll post other videos on it, but the focus on why you have clicked on this video is to understand how manifestation can work for you and how you can get things quickly. Trust me, this works, and the evidence is right in front of you. The life I'm living right now is literally a product of my manifestation. Whether it's my job, whether it's my career switch, whether it's how people treat me, whether it's who is in love with me. And I'll tell you something, once you understand the magic, you will stop believing in magic, and it does remove some fun out of it. So if you want to be naive and innocent and in a delulu world and be like, oh, things just happen to me, it's now your decision. You want things to happen to you, or do you want to make things that happen? There's a difference. There are two types of people in this world. One are the people with whom things happen. Randomly things happen to them, accidents happen with them, things that they didn't expect, people that they didn't want, life happens to them. And then the next set of people are the people who create the life, and they decide what happens in their life. They are fully in control. They can predict moves and patterns. Now you are a product of thousands of years of evolution. So you have DNA in you that has experienced various different types of life. All these ancestors that you look out for guidance, it's your inner self. It's what your DNA knows. It's the knowledge that has passed on through the future generation. It's through our DNA. See, I'll explain it in a very simple concept. If your parent had an allergy, most likely you will have an allergy, because allergies are hereditary. If your parent had a certain facial feature, like the way their eyes are and you have taken their eyes, or the way their lips are and you have taken their lips, or you have taken their body structure, it's because that DNA is passed to you. So from the smallest thing on how your body digests food to the big things, that how you behave, you appear, you look, everything is passed down from your parent to you. Where did your parent get it from? From their parent. Where did their parent get it from? You trace back and you understand that we are a mixture of habits of people. So you are a recipe. That's the first identification mark. You are a recipe of concoction of all the people who were there before you. So all your ancestors stay in you. Again, every major religion says it, spirituality says this. So you have the knowledge of thousands of years of evolution, because you are the product of your bloodline. Now, with the way technology is moving ahead, your brain is still primitive. The biology has not evolved as quickly as the mind has. So the body is still trying to keep up with how fast our minds work. So your mind has been able to think of things that you want, that you desire, that you can have, but the body is still scared and holding back from you living your full potential. So every time your brain will see a pattern and then push you to recognize that and take that risk and understand the reward of that risk, your body will try to pull you back. And your body will say, it's not safe. We're feeling nervous, we're feeling anxious, because your body doesn't understand in chasing your dreams versus getting hunted by a predator. Your body does not understand the difference. Your body still hasn't evolved, and that's a flaw that a lot of people on the top bank on, that a lot of people would fall back and listen to their body and not their mind, and not take that risk, and always be lower than them, beneath than them. And the people who have understood that risk is reward will be the ones who are climbing, and then there's a huge gap between who is here and who is here, and then we look at them like they are gods, like they have done miraculous things, that they are superhuman, that they are above us. But that's not true. Once you understand that you need to break that mindset that's holding you back, that it's not that I'm hunted, it's not that my life is in danger, it's just adrenaline, it's just fear, you can compartmentalize it and you can separate that. And when you separate that, what your body, your anxiety, what fear is doing to you is holding you back. And then you separate yourself. Then when you separate yourself and you keep your emotions aside and you do the logical thing, because you know, deep down you know how you're going to get successful. Deep down you know what it takes. Deep down you know you have it. But you are just afraid because of your body. You are genuinely afraid of success. You're afraid that once you get successful, everything around you will change so quickly, your old life will die. And that's why your old life, which is your comfort zone, is trying to keep you there by telling you, it's safe here, we're happy here, nothing wrong is happening, this is so much better, don't you want the same friends, don't you want the same family, don't you want the same house, we are so comfortable here, why do you want to change, why do you want to change? Your old self is your enemy. Your old self will never want you to grow. The body is designed that once it recognizes safety, it wants to stay there. It doesn't want to break free. It doesn't want growth. It loves being comfortable. It loves being lazy. It loves sitting idle. But your brain disagrees. And your soul knows this is not your full potential. The point of life is always to elevate yourself. Be better. Do better. Be in a better state. And you have to recognize that you owe that to yourself. You only have one life. You want to be comfortable, you want to be safe, you think, I'm tired, I don't want to do anything anymore. This video is not for you. This is not the space for you to just calm down and sit back. Take retirement, that's fine. But if you have that hunger in you, if you have that voice in you that's saying you need to push forward, you need to push harder, and you need to go the mile, then you owe it to yourself to reach there. Whatever it takes. There is no right or wrong way of living. It's just choices. So what choice are you willing to make? If you want to know more about manifestation, and if you like this video and want to learn more, know more tricks, and want to develop this alter ego of yours, I'm going to put down my links below. You can reach out to me, you can text me, email me, and I can help you reach there where you truly belong. If you like this video, do definitely subscribe. I'm trying to get the word out. I really want to see people win. I want to see people explore their highest potential and be their best versions in this life. So if this video resonates with you, do drop a comment below. Let me know you are here. and I'll see you next time. Bye.